Welcome, welcome, welcome. Carl is talking to nobody. He doesn't realize he muted himself. So I'm going to tell you, welcome to the East Leaf Sixers podcast. You got your boy BG in the building. What up with you? We got my boy 215, the sports guy,
What
a.k.a.
up? What up?
Carl.
What up?
I know your intro was probably fire, but you muted yourself.
It was fire,
I
bro.
couldn't unmute you because you muted yourself. If
Ah,
I'd have muted you, I could have unmuted you. But because you muted yourself, you was talking to nobody. So welcome to another episode of EC Sixes. As you can see by the ticker at the bottom of the screen, the gang is all back. The gang is all back. The gang is
it's
all
all
back.
back. You know, me and BG was just talking, and correct me if I'm wrong, with 7 games left, going into the playoffs. It's a good time to get your main core back together, build some continuity back over again, get rolling into the playoffs. We'll have to play the best basketball of our season. So Joel is back, and Harden is back. Thought he was gonna come back the other day, BG, when I heard he was bouncing balls off the backboard, slam dunking. I ain't never seen him do that before. That's some new stuff.
I
But
think that was it for that West Coast trip. We was cool with getting up out of there and just
it is what it is.
getting back to the crib.
But now we got a stretch. We got a stretch of East Coast games. Start well after this game. We get the Mavs out of the way. Then we got Toronto. Then we got the Bucks. Then we got the Celtics. Then we got the Heat. Then we got the Hawks. Then we got Brooklyn. All playoff contenders. All playoff contenders. So, you know, with that being said, shut up, Jamar. With that being said, it's a good time to get these guys, get the team back together, work on some things going into the playoffs, man. Where hopefully we go on our deepest run than we had since Allen Iverson was here. We haven't seen us go deep in years.
Hey,
So,
yo.
hey, yo, whatever. So, hopefully we could go deep into the playoffs this year. BG, what's your hopes for these last 7 games? What do you wish to see out of our core and the rest of our role players?
Well, I'm gonna address that and not address it. I want them to take it one game at a time. We can't beat all 7 teams tonight. We can't beat all 7 teams any night. We have to take it one game at a time. Go into these playoffs playing smart team basketball and healthy. The health is key. We have 2 guys on our team that the media will love. I want to say they would love to see them injured, but they would love for the narrative to remain the same on James Harden. He's never around when it counts. When it's go time, he's either injured or nagging an injury. He's not his normal regular season stuff. Same way with Joel Embiid. It's like, how many games is he gonna miss? This is our MVP, and he can't even play. I would love for us to go into these playoffs this year, very, very healthy, and hopefully, these injuries aren't nagging as bad as they were. I do realize it's the 82 game season, and every player in the NBA, no player in the NBA is 100%. I don't care what you say, no player in the NBA is 100%, but as close to 100 as possible for our main core guys and our bench guys. I need us to have all hands on deck. So, health going into these 7 games and playing good basketball, smart team basketball.
BG, you're an open-minded basketball guy, man, basketball fan. You see all aspects from all different teams. So I want to shoot this question at you. I was going to call you and ask you this, but it's the best time to do it here where all our followers can hear your response.
Don't ask me nothing about. Don't ask me about Luca.
Nah, nah, nah,
trying to
nah.
get trying to get everybody to curse me out again.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that. But you gotta vote right now
Hmm.
for the MVP. Given that Embiid did not play against Joker last game, do you count that against him like a Kendrick Perkins or a few other the guys I see out there counting that against him as far as winning the race?
Absolutely not. Simply, and it may be because I'm a Sixers fan. Maybe, but
Okay.
I try to be most unbiased when it comes to this type of conversation. I look at what Joel Embiid did, even though he's missed 14 games. I look at the games that he did play. The games that he did play. It's not like he missed an abnormal amount of games, like 30, 25. He missed a team number of games. Uh, and when these guys played head up, I mean, one just showed head over heels who was better. who was
Bottom line.
who's more valuable. Not taking any away from the Joker. Joker is having an amazing season, but like my boy Greg always say, we're judging Joker off an algebraic equation. Everything they talk about is analytics, analytics, analytics. What about the eye test? And the eye test to me says if I had a vote, Joel Embiid is getting my first place vote. Uh, I would probably give Joker my second place vote and then Giannis my third place vote today. Could that change in the next couple of days? Yes, it could. But I was talking to my guy. He's a Bucks fan. I was talking to him
Hmm.
today about it, and I said honestly, I don't think not playing against Denver moved the needle for Embiid or Joker in my personal opinion.
Most definitely. I would have it agree with you, and just add to it of you definitely have to look at the full body of work. You know, full season, all the games that was played. And I even seen somebody, oh, Embiid didn't play in 14 games this year. The last guy who won the MVP was whatever silly stats they put out there. This is the least games he's missed since he's been in the NBA. People
And that's what I'm
always
saying. This wasn't an abnormal number to me. 14 is
no.
I if Embiid's only going to miss 14 games in the season, I'm happy.
Look at all the other superstars in the league and see how many games that they miss in this year. LeBron James, Luca. You could go on and on. Kyrie. You could go on and on. It happens. Guys that get a high usage rate like these guys do, you're gonna miss some games, and that's just the battle of it. So we're gonna go right into our first segment, which we love to do, and give out our keys to victory for tonight. BG, with all our starters back, the boys are back in town, like the song say. What are your keys to victory?
We can't give up 80 points to two players.
Bottom
I
line.
repeat, we can't give up 80 points to two players. This team is fighting. They're in 11th place right now in the West. So, and they could win two games and be as high as 7. So this team's fighting. They're not going to give it to us. They got two superstars. Both of them are superstars. Uh, so we can't point blank. Period. I don't care about rebound. I don't care about transition. I don't care all that. No, do what the Sixers do best and contain those two guys, we win the game. If we just play our basketball and contain those guys, we win the game.
Okay. So I would just have to say the playoffs start now, right now. You cannot go into the playoffs playing a bad brand of basketball, turnovers, lack of rebounding, lack of hustling, lack of knowing your personnel on defense. Knowing what Kyrie likes to do and knowing what Luca. You had a hard look at these guys already. So I want to see us learn from our mistakes from earlier in the season with them and get ready for playoff basketball. I need to see it. I need to see the fire, the determination. I want to see that tonight. Don't take no possessions off. Play ball. I understand if Doc doesn't play hard and then it be 40 minutes or so. I get it. But the time that the whole team is in there, ball out, and I want to see Tobias starting to get cooking too. I need to see
Hey,
that.
real quick, Ant, are you agreeing with me? Kyrie and Luca can't get 80, or are you saying that they can't get 80? Like they're not possible? I need to know which one you're saying before I address it. But yeah, I agree with you, Carl. We get this is now. Is now. I would love to get our 50th win tonight, man. I love seeing a 50 in the win column. We can't get to 60 like I was hoping. I was really hoping we could get to 60 wins this year, but a mid 50 win season is definitely a win for the Sixers. We're locked into the 3 seed right now. I would love to see if we could maybe test for that number 2 seed. But if we get 3, we get 3. The key for me is playing good basketball when it counts and staying healthy. Even though Kyrie and Luka, we still almost won. Yes, I agree. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying they were incapable. I was about to say, bro, they scored 82 on us last time.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And I know these are superstar players that you're talking about, and you can't really stop superstars. Just make it hard for them. I don't want to see no easy baskets. I know, Kyrie is the penetration guy as a point guard. He likes to get into the paint. He's probably the best finisher or one of the best finishers in the NBA as far as getting to the paint, especially on big fellas and finishing. Make it hard for him and use your fouls, man. Use your fouls. I don't like that guys think it's okay to get into the paint on us.
Mm.
So I want to see our big fellas, PJ. I want to see guys like that. Use your fouls, throw
But
them
I
in their
feel,
back.
but I feel like PJ ends the game almost every game with 4 fouls, and then lately Embiid's been having
I've been
five
saying that.
to a foul out, damn near six, almost. I'm like, come on. So use your fouls, but use them smartly, because damn, I don't like when Embiid in foul trouble in the fourth quarter.
That's why I said PJ. You know what I mean? Take it for your man. Take the hit for your man. If it's looking like a guy got a clear, I'm just old school ball, man. If you got a clear lane to the basket or it's looking like you're gonna get an easy basket, put him on his back and don't let him get no and ones. I hate to see a foul where a guy still allows them to get the ball up and get an and one. If you're gonna foul him, foul him. Make it happen.
You know who's bad at that? You're
Oh,
not gonna like this answer. Paul Reed, dog. He be having some of the
he
most
is.
soft
He is.
foul. I'm like, bro, if you going fouling, dog, don't let him get an air. Like you ain't even try. Like it be the softest little.
I
Paul
haven't
Reed gotta be stronger with his fouls, man.
I haven't questioned Doc on moves. He's had a pretty solid season, if I can say so myself, as coach. But I really question the move on starting Deadman last game. I know I was in agreement with bringing Paul off the bench because you don't want to take him out of rhythm from coming off the bench. But I would love to have seen this guy log more minutes last game, just to get him going, get his confidence high going
Who's that?
into these
Deadman,
playoffs.
or are you talking about?
I'd rather see Paul got the bulk of the minutes last game. I
He
seen
did. Remember what I told you before the game? I said Deadman's gonna start. Reed's gonna get the majority of the minutes.
I
If
didn't
you
want
look at it,
Deadman to get as many minutes as he got.
he got 10 minutes. Carl, that's not a lot. Ten
It's
minutes.
trash.
That's not
All
even a
10
quarter.
minutes.
Bro, that's not even a quarter. He was trash all 10 minutes, but that's not even a
It's
quarter. At the
trash.
end of the day, just like I told you before the game, when you was like, when we was trying to figure out who the starting line was gonna be, I said I bet you it's gonna be Deadman, but Paul Reed's gonna get the majority of the minutes, and he did. He got 7 more minutes. He got 17 minutes.
Most definitely.
Everybody
Most
played though that game.
Yeah, yeah. So just offhand, because I don't got the paperwork in my hand, but did you leapfrog me last game with the over and unders, BJ?
Negative. You went 2-2. I went 2-2. Jen went 2-2, and Jose went 1-3. I actually just added it up right before we got on the show. I hadn't done it yet, but
I'm loving
yeah.
it. I'm loving
Those
it.
were maxi 29 and a half. We took the over. All of us, everybody got it wrong. He had 29 on the dot. We went bench. Everybody took the under except for you, Carl. You got that one. You and Jose went bonkers with Tobias getting 28 and a half combined points, rebounds,
Did
and
we go
assists.
bonkers? Would we call that bonkers?
Yes, because I told y'all he only averages like 22 of that. So
Yeah,
why all of a sudden was he going to have 28?
I just thought with more opportunities, more touches, more minutes, he would be able to do that. But Tobias has not had a good second half of the season.
And
You
then
know,
we almost blew the Paul Reed one. It was 9.5 rebounds. We all took the under. He had 9 on the dot.
mm, damn. Well, that's a good thing too. I like to see my young fella rebounding. Got high hopes for him going into these playoffs, man. Hopefully, he does not let me down. With that being said, with the playoffs coming up, BG, we got 7 games left, bro. Give me your record.
Give me the matchups real quick. Actually,
Give
I
me
could do it.
one.
I could do it. I got it.
Okay.
I got my phone right here. So we got the Mavs. I think we
Mm-hmm.
win the Knights, not just because I think we're a better team. There's no way we're losing 4 games in a row. I need to hear the song. So I got us
Right.
beating the Mavs. I got us beating the Raptors at home in Milwaukee. I could see us losing that game. I got us beating the Celtics. I got us beating the Heat. I got us beating the Hawks, and I got us sitting everybody that matters in the last game against the Nets, and we might lose that. So 5-2.
5-2. I would
I got us
have to.
losing to the Bucks and the Nets.
Hmm. I would have to
And the
go with.
only reason I got us losing to the Nets because I got a feeling we won't play anybody the last game.
I got a 6-1, and I do got us sitting that last game, and that's the game we're going to lose. I got us getting red hot with guys like Embiid and Hart and getting the rest that they got. I think the Sixers are going to start playing their brand of basketball. This is not the Sixers team that we've been accustomed to seeing these last 4 games or so. So I got them going 6-1, man. Um, let's hope for the best.
Yeah,
So
last three games, we was missing key pieces. I mean, for us to only lose by 5, although we was getting smacked, for us to only lose by 5 to the Nuggets made me happy that the bench actually played okay. Like the role players played okay.
most definitely, most definitely. Well, we're at that time of the show, folks. Get your FanDuel account up. Get your Bet MGM account up. Whatever you like to bet on. It is time for BG's.
Shut
And
up.
now for BG's over and under.
You shut up and say them over and unders.
All right, so I created these over unders before Embiid and Harden got announced. So unfortunately, neither one of them will be in either one of these, but both of them will contribute in 2 of these for sure. So first off, man, the bench had a good game last game, albeit players were out. Can they continue? 32 and a half points for the bench.
I think with the boys back in town, man, I'm going to take the over. I'm going
With
to take the over.
the boys back in town, you're gonna take the over? Like I thought you was gonna
Yep.
say with the boys back in town, you would
Yep.
take the under. Because, okay, I can
Because
go
they're
with
not going to get as many minutes. I hear you. But I also think that, your leaders make you play better, and the leaders are back.
So what about when the leaders was there and the bench scored like 8? I'm sorry, this is my team. I ain't gonna talk bad about them. I'm gonna take the
You are.
under.
You
I'm
are,
gonna
though.
take the under on the bench tonight. I don't think a
Hold
lot
up,
of it.
RJ. It's not the bold segment yet, bro. It's not the bold. Okay, we're not going bold with Furcon.
No, that wasn't bold. He's saying the bench gonna get buckets because Furkan gonna
But
go off.
he's saying Furcon going to get minutes, so that's bold. You know
That's
what I
Super
mean?
Bowl. Super Bowl. I'm gonna take the under. Jose took the under as well. I haven't got the ones from Jen yet, but so far we got a clean. Well, not a clean sweep. You took over. So hot hand, Max A. What's up, boy? 3.5 3-pointers made for Tyrese Maxey tonight.
His point guard is back, man. And last time I said no, he made me look silly. I think he hit about 5 3-pointers. So I'm gonna take the over.
I'm gonna take the over as well. I think because
Damn it.
he doesn't have to create as many. He'll be the one receiving the ball a lot from James Harden. Maxi over easy for me on that one. This dude becoming a shooter. Like he's become a shooter. Like I'm thinking about Maxi early on his first season, his second. Like it was just like, yeah, he could make them, but now he's a shooter. Like it's
He's a shooter,
crazy
man.
how he slashes and can shoot, man. The kid's coming into his own. I'm gonna take the over. Jose took the over as well. All right. If Maxi gonna do it, what about the rest of the guys? The George Niangs, the PJ Tuckers, the Tobias Harrises, the Sixers, 10.5 3-pointers made tonight. Harden's back. Embiid's back.
I get
Niang,
that. I
Melton,
get
Toby, PJ, McDaniels every once in a while.
you said 10
RJ,
and a half.
RJ said Furcon playing. 10.5 3-pointers made for the Sixers tonight.
That's 11 threes, man. I'm gonna take the under.
I'm gonna take the over. I'm gonna take the
Good.
over.
Good. I was sick of you going with what I was saying.
I only went with what you said once,
I was hating you agreeing with me.
but just one time.
One is enough.
Okay, copy that. I'm gonna go with the over. I'm gonna go with the over. I think the guys knocked down shots today. Being that James Harden
Shut
is
up, Slay.
hampering that Achilles, I think he shoots more jumpers and less slashing, less driving. So I think we go over on the threes. Last but not least, man, one of our biggest things, I think somebody's key to the game in the comments earlier was rebounding the ball. So Sixers, 42.5 rebounds tonight.
Something's telling me take the over.
Well, I'll go first so you don't think I'm copying you. I'm going over.
Over.
You going over as well?
Yeah, I'm going over.
Oh, here you go copying me. Y'all, here you go copying this
Monkey see,
boy.
monkey do. Monkey see,
You
monkey
call me a
do.
monkey, mother.
Yeah, so we got another one?
No, that's it, man. 4 of them tonight. 4 of them tonight.
All right, since RJ started it already with the bold, I'm going to go Paul Reed double tonight.
That's cool. That's cool.
I did copy off of you, Jamar.
No, he's saying you copied me on that last one.
No, I copied off Jamar on
But I
another
think
one.
Jamar is saying that you copied.
No, he's not giving you no kudos. Can you give your
Jamar, tell me
bold?
who you talking to.
Can you
Just
give
tell
your
him
bold? Can you give your bold?
y'all don't understand how happy I was when Jen said Jen's at the game, by the way. Jen's at the game. She told us she was going to the game. She wanted to be on the show. Jose, he's working. He told us we we're going to be on the show. I was so happy that I get to sit here and just curse Carl out for 30 minutes. Like just by myself, nobody to interrupt me, just him. I'm going to win every argument.
It's his favorite pastime. He loves
You already
it.
know. I'm going to go bold with every starter in double figures. Is that bold enough? Because PJ getting double figures is bold. So every starter in double figures, is that bold enough? Do I need to do something else?
I think you need to go bolder.
So me being a bold police, I always call out when it's not bold. Because
Right, and that wasn't.
I'll let you say it's bold or if it's not bold.
It wasn't bold enough.
With saying all 5 starters,
That was scary.
just came off a 0-0-0-0-0 game.
You know what this is?
Do anything
this
but
is
run
bold.
at a cardio game.
This is bold, right?
That's
here.
not bold. That's outrageous. He's not gonna play. Like that's insanity. Like he's not gonna play.
This is bold. Like stuff like this is bold. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well,
20 points from a guy off the bench.
I'll go bold then. 7 players in double figures. How about that?
Now that's bold.
7 players in double figures.
Considering the way our bench has been playing. Now that's bold.
I mean, last game we had 2 people off the bench had double figures.
We'll spend this last time, man, because we want to see them start rolling in. We have 2 playoff tickets for the second game in the first round. And we've been pleading and asking with people. I don't get it. It's free stuff. I don't see how we got to plead with y'all. To go to the Wells Fargo Center. You could be outside the gate or inside with an Eat, Sleep, Sixers sign. Put it up. Then go over to Love Park with your Eat, Sleep, Sixers sign. Put that up. Then they're going where, BJ?
You know what? I'm cutting off this segment and I'm coming at the comments. Evan said it's bold. Jamar said it's bold. Ant said it's bold. You the only person that's saying
I don't care what they say, man.
Not bold.
Listen,
that's
then you go into the. Then you go into the. It's over. Then you go into the Rocky Steps, and then you putting up your eat.sleep.sixes sign. Send it to us. Tag us in it. Email us. Inbox it to us. However you want to get it to us, and you'll be in the drawing for 2 playoff tickets for the second game in the first round. You'll be right there. These tickets cost hundreds of dollars. The city's going to be hot. It's going to be loud in there. You're going to want to be in the place. And you could be there for free with some simple actions you have to do. So there it is.
I only let him cut me off, Evan, because that segment is
BG, don't. I mean, Evan, don't hype this bull up, man.
No, you're not hyping me up. He know. Dog, everybody in the chat said my 5 starters in bold. I mean, 5 starters in double figures was bold. All Evan said is, if I'm going to say it's bold, I got to just tell him how much I'm predicting for PJ. Evan, between me and you, I'm going 11 points for PJ.
Jamar, you are a family. You are a family. I had to cut him off again. You are a family, and Evan's ha is because he knows he's just hyped.
Hey, look, man. I know y'all tired of hearing Carl because I'm tired of hearing him. Hey, man, look at the top of your screen right quick. We are on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. Don't forget about Twitch. We go off word of mouth advertising, so please don't forget to tell a friend and tell a friend about the Eat Sleep Sixers podcast. Don't forget to tell a friend and tell a friend about these 2 tickets we're giving away. 2 free tickets. 2 free tickets. I'm not cold-blooded, Tracy. He deserved to be taken off the screen.
He is cold-blooded, man. Y'all don't see how he treat me. You see how he treat me, Tracy? You see how he treat his brother, man? This is what I got to deal with. So I hope y'all heard the news about how you're going to get these 2 playoff tickets. Do these small, simple actions. You'll be in the running for these free playoff tickets. You know, we will be on right after the game, as always, to give y'all the post game, hopefully talking about a Sixers win. And if y'all didn't understand anything we said in English, BG, hit them off with some Espanol.
No te olvide, Alexile, que la diga un amigo, que la diga un amigo, que la diga un amigo that Embiid and Harden are back in the lineup. Let's go Sixers, man. Let's get this dub, dog. We cannot lose 4 in a row, man. I want to hear the song. Let's go Sixers. We'll see y'all post game.